So you're like me, you want to get into Beyblade X. How do you do that? What is it? Let's go. Well, what is it? So back when I was a kid, they used to be made of plastic, they'd take a beating, and they wouldn't last long, but they looked the part. After that, there was Metal Fight. They looked quite similar to the old school Beyblades, but they had a metal top, and they were a bit more hard-wearing. After that, we had Beyblade Burst. I don't like the designs on these very much, but they were designed to burst, very dramatic. If you hit your opponent hard enough in the right way, the pieces would break apart dramatically. And that brings us up to Beyblade X. Beyblade X is the peak. I honestly think it's the best one. It's the best parts of all the previous series. The plastic gen looked the best, I think anyway. They were very simple designs. Metal Beyblade, Metal Fight, had metal parts that would last longer, and the burst ones burst. Beyblade X does all of this and more. So there are three parts to these Beyblades these days. There is the top, the ratchet, and the bit. The top, that's where all the damage or defense happens. The ratchet is the middle, that helps with balance, that controls the height, and that is where the burst happens. And you have the tip, and the tip is what controls how the Beyblade moves. So these tips are essential for the gimmick of Beyblade X, which is the X rail. So you can see the little teeth around the edges, so that each tip of the Beyblade has a corresponding teeth. And what happens is, if the Beyblade catches the edge as they're designed to do, it will ride the rail around, really pick up speed, and absolutely smash into your opponent. Because of the speed and energy these Beyblades can actually work up to, go riding around the rail and smashing into each other, please make sure you don't buy the green stadium. It has no covering, so if they fly out they can hit you, but more on that in a moment. There's a lot to say about those three different parts. They all interact in their own ways. I will make a video about that if people like this one. So with that in mind, there are actually 4 different kinds of Beyblade. There's attack, defense, stamina, balanced. The starter set will come with an attack and a balanced. Attack, very self-descriptive. It is made to be aggressive. It is made not to stand still in the middle of the stadium. It's made to attack, attack, attack. Attack types don't spin as long, but their whole point is to be aggressive and get the knockout first. Defense are almost the opposite. They're made to take the hit, they're big, they're heavy, and they are supposed to regain their balance after getting knocked around. Attack types don't spin for very long. They're designed to hit first. Defense types are made to take the hits and keep on spinning. Stamina builds are designed to outspin everyone. It means that they have a better center of gravity, but it also means that if they get hit, they are more likely to fly out. And finally, balance. Balance is very middle of the road. It's a bit of everything. Bit of attack, bit of defense, bit of stamina. It's nothing special. It is made to be an all-rounder. So if that's a Beyblade, how do I use it? Well, in the West, they come with these what we call proto-launchers, and they are crap. I'm really sorry, but they are absolute rubbish. Please just throw them in the bin. I'm really sorry, but if you want to get into it, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money. In the UK, you can get the tournament, which is the black, or the string launcher, which only comes with the Beyblade. Or you can import them, might be a bit cheaper. The tournament one is absolutely the best one. It will spin this Beyblade so quickly, you can hear how quickly it spins. It will blow anything out of the water if it uses the proto launcher. The string launcher is the other alternative. I don't like it personally, but it's made for consistency. It will spin the Beyblade roughly at the same speed every time, and it's made for these consistent spins. Alright, so you've got your Beyblade, you've got your launcher, now what? Well, now you need the stadium. And in the UK, that's a bit of an annoyance because there's only 2 kinds of stadium, and one of them you should not buy. Please don't buy this stadium. It's the green bucket. It will be cheaper. It's cheaper for a reason. It's because it's not as safe as the other ones, and it's very cheaply made. They're all a bit cheaply made, they are plastic, but this one doesn't have a lid, so these things will fly around the stadium and they will fly out of this bucket, and they could hurt you or things around you. Please don't buy this one. Get the black one. The black one is the Extreme Stadium. That is the one you want in the West. That is the one that comes with the starter set. In Japan, they have the Extreme Stadium, so not the Extreme Base Stadium, the Extreme Stadium. That's a bit bigger. The Extreme Wide Stadium, that's even bigger. And then the Double Extreme, which is the new one that's just come out that has a mechanized part in the middle. Very cool, not available.
So 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Oh! Oh! On the top row!
Oh! Just get the Extreme Base Stadium. A lot of fun. Okay, now you've got your Beyblade, you've got your stadium, now you've got to win. And how do you do that? Well, it's first to 4 points, and it's really easy to remember how to get 4 points. Spin finish. Spin finish is 1 point. That's when you and your opponent are just spinning, battling, no one gets knocked out. First one to fall over loses. That's 1 point to the victor. For 2 points, you can either do a burst finish, which is when your opponent bursts into 2 or 3 pieces, or when you knock them into the over zone. That is specifically these 2 pockets here. And finally for 3 points, remember it's first to 4, for 3 points it's knocking them in this big pocket here. That is called an extreme zone, that's an extreme finish. That is 3 points, it's 4 to win, so if you get that and a spin, you have won. But watch out, if you get knocked into a pocket and you're still spinning, they haven't won that point yet. If your Beyblade jumps back out of the pocket and joins back in the fight, that point's null and void. The match is still going. Beyblade X is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The rabbit hole can go as deep as you want to take it. There's accessories, there's other builds, all the parts are interchangeable. You can really go all out, or you can stick with the standard build and still win just as easily. Alright, and that's it for the basics. The rabbit hole is as deep as you want to take it, but that is the bare minimum you need to know to play and to win. So I hope you give it a go. I know the stadium set isn't too cheap, and it does require friends. So maybe check out Facebook pages, check out local board game cafes, check out Discord, whatever it is you kids do. Because there's groups, big and small, everywhere playing this game, and they'll be more than happy to have more people join their roster. If it's a free play event, go along, play it, spin a few games, see how you do, see if you like it or not, see if it scratches that itch that it did for me. So if you like this content, give me a subscribe. I'd like to make more. Who knows, I might do a whole video about ratchets. How interesting. Or if you don't like that, maybe check out my other videos. I tend to do reviews on manga, so it's a bit different. Anyway, bye.